Salaam Alaikum. Mr. Moderator, our distinguished guests, brothers and sisters, our friends and our enemies.
Donald Trump has won the election, but he didn't just win, he won by a landslide. And he has taken control of all three levels of government. So he is taking control of the legislative branch, which is the Congress. Okay, he's taking control of the executive branch, of course, which is the presidency. And from the previous time that he won, he captured the judicial branch, which is the Supreme Courts. And arguably, he now controls the appellate courts, which is the state courts. Okay, so what does this mean? It means essentially that what is targeted in Project 2025 will be put into full effect. You're going to see probably within the first day, the stock markets plummet. They will fall very badly within the first day of his presidency, his first week or so. So if you have stocks, you probably want to sell them, right? You're going to see him go after his political opponents, of course. And of course, he will succeed because he controls all levels of government right now. And fascism is now a part of, for the first time, a part of U.S. history. This will be a fascist government. Make no mistake about it. So what does that mean for Black folks? It means that Black folks will have their history erased. Any type of gains that they made through the civil rights movement will most likely be repealed, and it will be replaced under the guise of ending CRT or whatnot. And you will see a new type of usurping of economic development within the Black community and freedoms as well. You know, that's what I believe will happen with Black folk. For Muslims in general, of course, we know about the Muslim ban, and I don't think there's going to be another election after this. If you've read the Project 2025, you know very well that these folks fully plan on ending elections. And already Donald Trump, he already has a team to implement Project 2025 from day one. So he doesn't have to do much. And he wasn't doing much in his first presidency anyways. It was just playing golf and tweeting for 4 years. So you will also see America for sale. So foreign countries will come and pretty much usurp land, businesses, as well as buy out politicians and control from the states as well. So this is like a different new era. And we have to decide as Black folk, particularly Black folk, Black Muslims especially, what we're going to do for the future. So the question is now that how do we as Black folk, Black Muslims, what should we do going forward? What is the plan for us and what should we do going forward? The plan for us with this new government is to erase our history in this country, which will be aided by not just the white supremacists in this country, as we mentioned before, that white supremacy is on its last legs, which is why fascism has now taken full effect in the US. But also the erasure of any type of economic wins or gains within the Black community. That is also going to be fully established, and a new type of slavery will be established with this new government. So for us now, because we were always historically put in a position to react, right? Ever since we arrived here, the most revolutionary action, in my humble opinion, that you can do as Black Muslims that will aid and help you the most is, first and foremost, learning, understanding, and implementing the Quran. That's probably the most revolutionary act you could do. Second of all, making sure that you are united with your imams and your community. And third of all, you are in a steady state of uplifting your own people. We can't be worried about these other folks because they definitely don't worry about us. They ain't worried about us. They're doing what they want to do, right? They don't listen to good advice. They came here explicitly to live out the dream, the American dream, and to become model minorities. And these are the fruits of it. You're going to see the Palestinian protests shut down. That's going to get shut down. Right. And you're going to see the Muslim Plan 2.0 implemented. And these folks are going to be looking to you for help, and you got to help yourselves. Yeah, gots to help yourselves. There's too much work that we have to do to be worried about other folk, because other folk don't worry about us. They only use us to build up their communities. And once their communities are built up, they abandon us. So I'm just saying how it is. If I'm lying, just put it in the comments. Okay. But we mentioned this time and time again. Okay. The Prophet ﷺ, he has many a hadith of these times. He called this the age of the liars, and he advised us on what to do in these times. You know, he said that during these times, that knowledge will vanish and general ignorance will spread, and you'll see an abundance of hajj. Hajj is not even an Arabic word. So his Sahaba asked him, what's hajj? It's an Ethiopian word. And he says, killing, or basically lots of killing. And this is coming. This is why I said the most revolutionary act you can do in these times is to learn, implement, and to memorize the Quran. Because if you don't have this knowledge, then ignorance will spread. And we have enough ignorance in the Black community as it is. So we can't afford to have more ignorance in the Black community. The quicker that you get rid of your devices and your addictions to social media, that is another major revolutionary act that can help us en masse, because we need to be in a perpetual state of educating ourselves and cooperating with ourselves and building ourselves. Like I said, it's the final chapter. Hate it who hate it, like it who like it, doesn't make a difference. No empire lasts forever. You can be in denial all you want, but every empire comes to an end. And this is the end of this US experiment. It's the end. The writing is on the wall. They're saying some of the most outlandish things. They have locked out any type of common sense and reason, and people are following them en masse. You know, like the Pied Piper. You have all these mini Dajjalun, these small antichrists all over the internet with these large platforms, Muslims following them and spreading what they say, all kinds of rank falsehood. And here we are. So for us, we got to do our own thing and let Allah deal with those people. And like Secretia, free the land, beloved.
Paper gold. You see, black folks are chumps. If America were to tell you to bring all the rocks in this country to her, and she'll give you $1 million for it, you'll do it. And the next day she'll tell you we're using rocks for currency.